What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you about investment platforms. In the past, I talked about Fidelity. I talked about Fidelity a number of times. I talked about Ally. I've talked about TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab. I've talked about a number of platforms, but I wanted to do a versus series really to give you an understanding on what different platforms are for, because I get a lot of questions asking me, like, why don't you use Robinhood over Fidelity? Why don't you use Webull over this platform, TD Ameritrade, whatever the other platform is? And there's reasons to use different platforms. One is for the fact that I'm very familiar with the platform and how I use it. And then two, also what your plan is for. And there's other things that go into it, but really, those are the two things that I really focus on. So I wanted to break down different platforms. These are the three platforms I'm going to go into, not in super in depth, but I am going to go into the platforms and tell you what you should be using these platforms for and why you should possibly use all of them if you wanted to. So we'll get into this in a second. Make sure you hit the like button on this video and hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one, and hit that notification bell so you're always aware when I post a video. 85% of you, I guess it went back up, so 85% of you aren't subscribed that watch my videos, so please hit that notification bell and subscribe button. Also get your 2 free stocks with Webull and with Robinhood down below, and you'll get 2 free stocks with Webull, 1 free stock with Robinhood. So go ahead and check those links out down below. Now, first, I wanted to talk about Fidelity. There's 3 areas that I'm talking about. I'm talking about Fidelity, Robinhood, and Webull. And why am I talking about these 3? It's basically a versus series of a platform that's more desktop based versus a platform that's more mobile. And I wanted to give you 2 mobile platforms that are kind of different, and then give you 1 desktop platform that's really great, in my opinion. So first, let's talk about Fidelity. Now, why would you want to use Fidelity? Fidelity is more of the desktop platform. I think of it as a desktop platform because you also have the Active Trader Pro application, to where you can do day trading, you can do swing trading, you can manage all of your information in those areas, and then also a lot of their research areas are great. So if you literally just go into research and go into stocks, you can get a stock scanner and look for anything that you want, whether it's dividends or whatever you want to look for. And you have a lot of places that you can get information from. And that's why I really like Fidelity. It's a place where you can do a ton of research, be able to pick out your stocks, be able to go back to it day by day and feel like you're in more of a work environment rather than being on the go. And they do have a mobile platform. Don't get me wrong, they do have a mobile platform, which I use occasionally. But do I use it more than I use other mobile platforms? No, because it's something that, when I think of Fidelity, I'm thinking of sitting down, doing my research, getting a consistent gain every single day or every week, and then going from there. That's why Fidelity is so good. They have so much to offer at such a low price to pay. In most cases now, it's a low price to pay. A lot of things that I like to use, if you look at my accounts, and I took all my money out and moved it over to Webull, and I'll explain that. I'll explain the reason why later. But if you look at all of my accounts, you're going to see I have individual accounts. I have a Roth IRA. I have 2 educational accounts for Hayden and for Harper, and any other educational accounts that I would need. So these are things that I started as a long-term option, because I'm starting to get into long-term trading. But you can have multiple things in one area, create that dashboard, and have everything separate. And I have a 401k right now, and I have other Roth IRAs as well, but I wanted to put everything into Fidelity, into one area, so I can have my individual trading accounts and then also have my long-term accounts that'll be for, my family. So this is one big upside to Fidelity, is they have a lot to offer, education-wise, research-wise, different types of accounts-wise, organization. You're going to have a lot of information there, a lot of things that you can benefit from. Now, Robinhood is more of the simple view. Robinhood is really easy to use and really easy to understand. A lot of people use it to just get the bare minimum information, get their dividend information, and track their dividends. This is mainly what people use for dividends. Anytime I see dividend investor that's on YouTube, that's online, that's anywhere, they're always talking about Robinhood and how they can manage things very easily. So you can see that I have all of my different dividend stocks here, about $4,000 worth of dividend stocks. I'll be investing more as I go along. I had to put some money into Webull, which I will explain soon. But yeah, this is for all of the organizations, so you can check all of your dividends, you can check all of your growth, and it's easily put together, very organized and very simple. You see how simple it's actually put together, and when you're on the phone, when you're on your app, it's even easier. It's even more simplistic. That's what it's all about. And you could see your growth over a certain period of time. At one point here, I mean, I really don't care about the true long-term growth here because I want to gain dividends. But at one point in time, I think 2 weeks ago, it might have been a week or a week and a half, I was up $200 or $303 on just $4,000. So obviously that's a large gain, and I could have sold if I wanted to, but I didn't want to. This is a long-term hold, and this is what this is best for. It's best for a long-term strategy to really gain dividends. That's, in my opinion, that's what Robinhood is for. Now, if you want to get your free stock with Robinhood, make sure you check out my link down below. You can always get free stocks. Let's check the free stocks that I've gained. So I've gained a number of free stocks from people, so I appreciate all the people that have signed up for Robinhood. I've gained one from Ryan, from Mari, from Carolyn, Julio, Glenda, Robert, Michael. I've gained a number of free stocks from people that signed up, and they gained their free stocks as well. It's a great way to get introduced. But yeah, this is definitely for dividends. You hold, and you hold for a long period of time, and then you just collect the dividends as you go along. Next is Webull. Webull is a really good mobile platform. I look at them as a mobile platform. You can use them online, but it doesn't really have the best user interface. It looks cluttered. It looks really cluttered when you look at it on the desktop. You can see as you go along, it looks very cluttered, and you don't want too much information. It overwhelms people, especially people that are new. But it is a good app for the person who's used to the desktop view, and then you go to the mobile app, and you're going to see it looks comparable to what you're used to. You're used to seeing all of the different charts, all of the different numbers, how many shares are being bought at a certain time. You're used to seeing a lot of information, and it's an amazing app in that aspect. When I look at it, I always look at it and think, you know what, this is used to what I'm seeing in Fidelity when I'm in Active Trader Pro. I'm used to it, right? It's also a great app if you wanted to get started investing, because Webull offers a lot of things. Right now, I think it's over because the deadline was met. But if you deposited like $10,000, you can get 10 free stocks. If you deposited $25,000, you can get 25 free stocks. They have a lot of promotional periods that you can take advantage of. And this is a great thing because you can get started. So if you had $10,000 sitting somewhere, but you're afraid to invest it right away, Webull can get you started investing by just putting the money into your account. If you put the money in your account, they give you the free stocks, and then you can get started understanding how stocks move, what you need to do. You could sell those stocks and put it into different areas, maybe AT&T or Ford or American Airlines or wherever you wanted to put money into. And you're getting all of these free stocks, which is free money that's you're putting into accounts in order to get comfortable with the stock market. I think that Webull is one of the best platforms to get started because they offer so many benefits. And even just signing up and depositing $100, you can get 2 free stocks if you use my link down below, which means that you get started for basically free. And then if you wanted to take that $100 out, you can, or you can invest that into areas that you think will be growth stocks. So I think Webull is one of the best platforms to get started on. It depends what you're really trying to do. So Webull and Robinhood are more for the long term. I consider them more for the long term investing strategy. I can day trade on Webull. I have done it already. I day traded SPHD and gained $1,000 on the first day that I day traded them with. So I actually sold there. I wanted to hold on to them for a long period of time because it was a dividend paying stock, but I sold it and kept the money, and I'm actually going to put that money into most of the money that's in Webull into Fidelity. Webull is just a great area to get started, and you can continue with long-term investing as you go along. But make sure you get your 2 free stocks down below. So that's really it. I mean, Fidelity is more for, I consider, swing trading, short-term trading. You can do long-term investing on there when it comes to setting up a Roth IRA, setting up different educational accounts, 529 accounts, and then also you can do long-term trading in your regular accounts if you wanted to. You don't get anything with Fidelity, but it is a great platform. I'm not going to lie. It's a great platform. I have a number of videos on them. I'll make sure I link them up in the cards throughout the video. So if you've seen some earlier, then click those links, and hopefully you enjoy those videos. But that's what I have for you guys today, just to give you a comparison of these platforms. If you want more of these platform comparisons, then let me know. I know right now this is a tough time to get started investing, but if you can do it for free, why not? But that's all I have for you guys today. I'll do more in-depth reviews as I go through single platforms, kind of like what I did with Fidelity. Maybe I can go into Robinhood and give you my full review on why they're good and why I use them. And then we can go from there. So let me know if you're interested in that. But hit the like button on this video, hit the subscribe button, also hit that notification bell so you're always aware when I post a video. And like I said throughout the video, get your 2 free stocks and 1 free stock with Robinhood. Click the links down below and sign up. But that's it, guys. I'm going to have to get out of here. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.